Well, I'm about 85 or 90% decided on going to Magic Kingdom. I didn't feel quite cooled off yet, so we're going to take a quick spin behind the Magic Kingdom and check up on a construction update. I think it's valid to point out that when I just started this particular clip, the sheriff's office was back there, looked to me like they're doing some sort of traffic operation. So if you come to Walt Disney World property during spring break, I would be mindful of your speed and make sure you obey the traffic laws, because it looks like they're pulling people over. Not that they haven't before, but I've never seen them standing out there with a traffic vest with a line of cars pulled over. So that might be an indication that they're cracking down on things. Maybe it's just spring break, maybe it's something new, I don't know. But we'll make our way past the Polynesian and the Island Tower through the stop sign, and then we'll take that little road, I forget what the name of it is, but it brings us right up behind the Magic Kingdom, and we'll take a look and see what they've got. What the whoop, this guy's going to have a, oh my goodness, I don't think that guy's got to stop. This yellow car, he's got the right of way, he's been waiting. We'll let him go. Traffic coming from the right there, that guy didn't have to stop. That car in front of us just plowed right on through. Got to be careful, man, be careful. We're coming by the Grand Floridian. Over here, I think this is the golf course, Shades of Green, I think. That, all kinds of stuff going on over there. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't heard anything about the construction there. Looks like they're changing the entrance to it, maybe? I don't know. Yep, here's the other Grand Floridian entrance. And then just up here is that little side road. All right, here we go. Got to make a right at this light. So we're on Floridian Way now. Scooch over here. And what is this, Frontier? Oh, gonna lose my sunglasses. No, still Floridian Way. Got to pick my sunglasses up here, hold on. Yep, so that's the back of Splash Mountain right there. And then you can see the peak of Big Thunder Mountain and this big pile of dirt. They got some scrim up. They didn't have that up before. I guess they're formulating the backstage and getting that put up. Got some buildings and things here now. I don't think back over here on this side to the left, I don't think that's going to be park. I think that's going to be service buildings. But I think the very back of your Villains Land is going to be right here, I think, where these dump trucks and stuff are. And then through these trees here, just over the water, is where the railroad ran, and then you'll be able to see, maybe, there's more leaves on the trees now than the last time we drove through here. But there was the top of the Beast Castle at Be Our Guest. I called it Little Mermaid in the last video that I did back here, but it was actually the Be Our Guest restaurant. Yeah, they're right there. I can see the castle up there. Back of the show building, or dining hall. So yep, we'll go around, we'll cross over the railroad tracks and come around by the Grand Floridian. Fun fact, over here, somewhere, I'd have to look at the satellite photo, but back over here is actually, well actually it's more back that way, is where the fireworks are launched, or at least the vast majority of the fireworks for the park are launched from back there. And then you've got the backstage for the railroad, steam railroad down below, and the monorail up above. This is where we saw the Lily Bell crossing that one morning. That was a cool find. Or catch, I guess I say, cool catch. This blue building, that's the back of Tron. There's the front of Tron. Not to be confused with the backside of water. Back over here, this is staging area now, but through those trees, that's where the marina is for the ferry boats. And unless they've moved it, that's probably where the Lily Bell is, sitting over there, probably pulled up out of the water by now. They've got a big machine It's not really a dry dock per se, but they've got a machine that's able to lift those big ferry boats out of the water and pull it up into a staging area and put it on blocks. That's probably how they dropped the original Admiral Joe Fowler. Some mistake was made, and either a failure in equipment or one of the straps or who knows what. There goes the monorail. Adam would be proud. How you doing? Welcome back. Travel to Extreme. Heading into Magic Kingdom this afternoon. See what we can get into. See what kind of shenanigans we can find. Inviting you to join me. Whenever I park in Magic Kingdom parking lot, I like to walk over to the Polynesian. It's not any quicker by any means, but I don't know, just always liked the atmosphere of the Poly. So we're walking through. We're gonna stop in the main lobby and just take a look around, and then I guess we'll decide. Let's see here, we're at a junction. We got to decide which way we're going. Hope I'm in the right spot. Yeah, we'll go down here. Can't get lost, right? Well, we made it. Got on the boat from Polynesian, heading over to Magic Kingdom. See what we can get into. It's kind of a great day today. I thought it was supposed to be like partly cloudy. It almost looks like it wants to rain. They were calling for rain tomorrow, which had a lot to do with deciding to come over here today. I don't know. Hope it doesn't rain. I didn't bring my umbrella. They're playing the Electric Light Parade music on the boat speakers. You can't really hear it over the drone of the motor, but you catch little bits and pieces of it as we're going along. Boy, I tell you, that was absolutely iconic music and parade. Absolutely iconic. Loved it. Wish they'd bring it back, but they've got the Paint the Night parade now. I still haven't seen that. I feel kind of bad. My brother came down. His wife came down in September of last year, and we were here in the park, and I had an appointment the following morning. And if you know anything about Magic Kingdom, trying to get out after the parade, after the fireworks, is pretty tough. So plus my feet were tired, back hurt, you know, all that kind of stuff. So got to about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I was like, man, I got this appointment. I think I'm ready to go home. And they wanted to do the parade. I feel bad that they missed the parade on my account. I would like to have seen it too, but I need to come over here one evening. I want to brave the crowds just for the parade. Here we are, we made it. Let's make our way through the stanchions and into the park. Spring break. 'Tis the season. We're setting up for a parade too. You can see the yellow tape on the ground. I don't remember what the Festival Fantasy Parade maybe. If you check out the castle, the pink is gone. The rose gold, all gone. I like that they left the gold accents though. I thought they were going to paint over some of that, but they left a good bit of it. I think it looks nice. Classic. Let's head into Frontierland. I got someplace I need to check out. All right, so we stopped at the sunglasses joint over in, I guess technically Adventureland. Couldn't make my mind up. Holy moly. Couldn't make my mind up. So I think we're just gonna cruise through here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Got to turn around. I think Big Al scared somebody. He's making amends, making it right, giving him a hug, hugging it out. So I think we're just gonna walk around, make a loop. We checked out the castle. We saw the new paint job on the castle. Looks nice. And we're just gonna cruise through, and then I think we'll head back to the Poly and make our way to the car here shortly. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Liver Lips McGraw. Or no, Romeo McGraw. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? And right there he is, playing peekaboo. That's great. Yeah, they changed his name from Liver Lips to Romeo. Yep, there it is. It's all Cinderella gray now. They still got the lift trucks down here, and the moat's dry. So I guess they're not done yet. Hard to say how much of that gray is primer and how much of the gray is the final coat. Probably looks very similar, I would imagine. But yeah, the wait times today are pretty busy. Of course, it's a Friday, spring break. Got the Walter E. Disney up there. It's no longer the Grand Circle Tour. It's now the tour between Main Street, USA and Tomorrowland, or Fantasyland. I noticed they also shortened the train by, it looks like, 1 car. I think they were 6 cars, I think. It's 5 now. Which makes sense if they're doing the backup to Fantasyland rather than the Grand Circle Tour. You don't want to have any more cars than you need. Pulling the cars straight versus trying to push them backwards. They tend to want to accordion. Of course they won't because the tracks, they won't, but you don't want to take any chances if you don't have to.
Make sure you say that on your video.
Attention all hands, we are preparing to dock. This is a free-floating vessel, and docking can be bumpy at times. For your safety, if you're seated, remain seated, and if you're standing, hold on to the handrail. Please get your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat until the captain gives you the all clear and go ashore.
Well, that's going to do it for the Magic Kingdom. Appreciate you coming along. Made for a short day, but man, the wait times are just unbelievable with this spring break crowd. Something we don't do very often, take the tram. Oh. All right, so we're going to end it here. Thanks for joining me. We had a great time. Went to the Magic Kingdom. We walked around a little bit, checked out some sunglasses. Didn't get anything. The pair that I have on me now, I've had those for a while. The Oakley tinfoil glasses that I've been wearing for the last couple of videos, one of the earpieces broke, so be looking to replace those at some point. But for right now, we'll use these. The wait times were not terrible, but the crowds were really heavy, and I think we're just going to use our annual pass another day when the crowds have died down a little bit. Maybe we'll come in specifically for the Paint the Night Parade and check that out one day. So I appreciate you joining, and we will see you all in the next video. This is Travel to Extreme, and I'm Rick. And remember, life's an adventure. You gotta live it. We'll see you next time.